Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Heyoka High Priestess. I'm Christy. I'm a seer, healer, and Heyoka empath. And we talk about the Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit, divine justice, the truth, spirituality, and healing. Okay, so I wanted to hop back on. Remember, I told you guys I would give you guys our greatest growth happens in silence. Okay, so God's work within us during the quiet seasons. All right, so not every season of life is meant to be loud. That is very true. And that, like I said, right now we are centering within self and getting out in Mother Nature with Mother Gaia and just, getting downloads for our purposes. Okay, from the Holy Spirit, from the Most High, from your higher self to tell you what you need to do next. Okay, so not every breakthrough arrives with applause. Not every transformation announces itself. All right, some of the most profound growth happens in silence, which is true. That is when we can fully connect and hear the Most High and get the correct downloads when needed, when it is our time to step into the next journey for ourselves, right? Okay. And lately I've been feeling that silence everywhere. And trust me, I have to take my own advice, what I give out, okay? So I see it in the messages people send, right? I see it in the comments. I see it in the conversations happening all around us. Something is shifting. Collectively, many people are beginning to lose interest in the things that once consumed their attention, which is totally true, you guys. We're really seeing and understanding like what's for us and what's not, like what is dying out and what we need to see within not only ourselves, but just like in the direction of the path ahead. Each of our paths are different, right? But they're meant for us. So when we feel it, we know it, we hear it, we see it, we eventually start seeing it, we start doing it, taking the action forward to progress and to take the action to make even within our businesses, right? To make profit even off of what we're doing, right? And if it works for us, it works for us, right? And we got to try things. We got to see if it works, if it doesn't. But that's why God's saying, this is the time. I'm going to give you exactly what's going to work for you, okay? To turn it into your forever, to your legacy, okay? So like I said, collectively, many people are beginning to lose interest in the things that once consumed their attention, right? So the distractions, the endless noise, the pressure to keep up, we don't have to keep up. It's our lives. It's our process, okay? We need to be slowing down, God is saying, essentially, right? Slow down. There's no rush. It's you and you, babe, okay? So the pressure to keep up is like no more. Who are we keeping up with? No, because then you start comparing, and we're not comparing ourselves to others. It's us and us. And then the need to constantly prove ourselves, that's a no. And that's the stressor. That's the pressure that was before, right? That we needed to get that 5-year plan, 10-year plan. Yes, have a plan, but there doesn't need to be pressure to it. That's silly, okay? So it's like, let's level out from feeling that pressure. And yeah, it's hard. It takes time. It's been ingrained in us, right? So what once felt important no longer carries the same weight, and it's okay to release it. It's almost as if humanity is waking up from a long dream and asking, is this really what life is supposed to be? And it's not supposed to be pressure, definitely not. People are becoming more intentional about where they place their energy. Absolutely, with people, places, things, with even our content. With we're gonna, when we do it, we want to make it right, and we take the time and the energy to put towards that because that is when it's correct for you, when it's right. Okay, so they're questioning what they consume. We're questioning what they them us. Like we're questioning what we believe in, questioning what we allow into our minds, bodies, and spirits. Especially with what we're eating, you guys. That's huge. Like our health, getting outside, working out, just being outside. It's so important, you guys. We need the sun. Okay, you've got to get at least 20 minutes of natural sunlight on you. Okay. And it's not a bad thing. That's This is awareness, okay? This is growth. This is conscious expanding within self. So many of us have spent years carrying emotional burdens, generational wounds, stress, fear, and survival patterns. Absolutely. Now we're reaching a point where our souls are asking for something different, okay? And that's totally okay. This is the point. We're changing, we're shifting. So not more noise, not more chaos, not more distractions. You guys, but peace. Exactly. I was going to say we're getting to peace. Peace is so, once you find that peace, like nothing can buy that. Nothing can buy that. No one and nothing can take that from you. And you know exactly what it is, when you need it, where you need it, your sanctuary, whatever, and you're going to make sure you have that. I can tell you that I am one right here. I will say it is so necessary, and it's everything. It is. So peace, healing, truth, alignment. And that is when you are aligned, when you are resonating in your own peaceful place. We are becoming more mindful of what we feed ourselves physically, emotionally, mentally, especially mentally, you guys, and spiritually. And all of that physically, emotionally, mentally becomes your spiritual path. Like it just is. It's like a spirituality that's all energetically combined. Okay. So we're paying attention to what drains us and what nourishes us. And that's different for everyone. It really is. Okay. So we're no longer accepting everything simply because it's been normalized. No longer. We are normalizing what is normal for us. We are making a new for us. Okay. And that shift is powerful, because when enough people begin to choose differently, the entire collective begins to change. The energy shifts, like that is when we as a collective become aligned. And that's huge. And that is where we're wanting to shift to. You know, we're thinking differently, we're acting differently, we're not projecting out. And like I talked about, authenticity. So we are seeing more of a growing desire to be authentic, because that's who we are. Why would we not be that, right? Why are we trying to change and be like someone else? You're never going to be happy within that, right? Be your authentic self. And we're not caring what people think, because trust me, we all truly want to just be ourselves, right? And that's remembering ourselves. Half the time we don't even know who ourselves are, but that is why we are moving slowly but surely towards that, back to that, right? So people want real connection. Absolutely. Why would we not? Why would we not? Real healing, real purpose. Okay. And that comes from within. And that is within. So take the time for yourself to sit with yourself. And it can be a little hard at times, you know, to sit in that silence. But we practice, and the more practice we do, right? I don't even want to say perfect, but it becomes normalized for us. And we find our place where we like it, and it's healing. We want a life that feels meaningful, not just busy, or not just, because we have to do this. No, because it never feels right when we're pushed or pressured to have to change into something that we're like, wait, I don't feel like that's meant for me. But, society says, no, we're done with what society says. Okay. You'll get stuck if we just keep look at our world. And we've been following society. And I'm not saying everything has to change. But yeah, when it comes to us and our healing, absolutely, we're going to do it our way. Okay. And those of you who resonate with this message are part of that shift. Absolutely. So you may feel different from those around you, right? And when you do heal, you will, because you're growing, you're changing, you're shifting. So, and you may feel like you've outgrown certain environments, conversations, habits, or relationships, and that's okay. That's normal. That is what's normal, and that's what's good for you. And growth often feels lonely before it feels liberating. Absolutely, because you do have to take that time, like with yourself, right? And that's okay. It's not forever. It's not forever. And trust me, you'll be like, I actually need my alone time right now, you know? So the caterpillar doesn't become the butterfly. The butterfly in front of an audience, right? Transformation happens in the cocoon. And that is why all these distractions are not helpful, or all like these toxic relationships or family dynamics that we're in, just keeping us away from ourselves, remembering who we are, right? So transformation happens in the cocoon. So in the quiet, in the unseen places, many of you are currently in that cocoon season, and I'm proud of you. Okay. You may not see all the results yet. It's a journey. It's a journey. Okay. You may not have all the answers. Trust. It's okay. the answers will come to you slowly but surely, okay? And then half the time when you're seeking so much of that answer, you won't even need it. By the time like you're like, oh wait, like I forgot about that, because it wasn't even meant to be known at that time, you know, or ever, kind of thing. But something beautiful is being built within you as you take this time for yourself, okay? Your wisdom is deepening, your discernment is sharpening, your connection to God is strengthening, to your higher self, to the universe, okay? To the ocean, whatever you see as something greater outside, that is outside of you, okay? And while the world may focus on what's loud, heaven often works through what's quiet. And that is true. The people creating the greatest impact are not always the loudest voices. They're really not, you guys. Sometimes they are the ones healing themselves. Breaking cycles, choosing integrity, choosing kindness, choosing truth, choosing to become the example, right? The student turns into the teacher, and then always is always the student. You're a forever student, willing to learn, to grow, right? So you don't have to save the world. Trust me, I got on a kick of, I'm like, I need to save the world. God's like, can you release that, please? All right. He's like, I got it. Okay. So you simply have to become who God created you to be. All right, just you. And when you do that, your presence becomes permission for others to do the same. Okay, that's how transformation speaks. One awakened soul at a time. Absolutely, the ripple effect. So if you've been feeling disconnected from old ways of thinking, old patterns, old versions of yourself, don't fear it. You're on your path. You're not losing yourself. You're finding yourself, okay? You're shedding what no longer belongs and making room for what does, all right? Trust the silence. Trust the process, okay? And take breaks. Just like, if you're like, I'm fed up with this, be fed up with it. It's okay, all right? So trust the season you're in. There's nothing, there's no perfection to be had with this, okay? Absolutely not. I had to learn that. I know, it's like us with our OCD and things. I get it, you guys. We're all out there. We all have our own little things, I know. So because what God is building within you today may become the blessing, guidance, and inspiration someone else needs tomorrow. Absolutely. In whatever you're doing. You could be a nail tech. You could be an engineer. You could be fixing cars, like anything. It doesn't have to be just this, you guys. It doesn't have to be like spirituality, like in that sense. Whatever you're doing that makes you happy and whole. And, you know, so don't let anyone take that away from you. If you know what you want, what is going to inspire you, wake you up every day to want to make it grow, make it better. Exactly that. And remember, you guys, you are worthy of receiving everything God has prepared for you. Anything you want, ask for it. Write it down. Manifest that. Okay? It will be given to you. I promise you. Okay? You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of abundance. And abundance is fucking coming in for all of us if we ask for it or not, okay? And abundance comes in all different ways, you guys, not just money, but I know money is coming for us. I know that for all of us, okay? So you are worthy of that abundance. You are worthy of joy, that peace, and you are worthy of your purpose, yours and yours alone. Don't let anyone pull you away from that, okay? God's got you. Your higher self motherfucking got you, okay? Your ancestors, your angels, everyone, all of them, all the realms, okay? You ask and they will give you. All right, so affirm this with me, okay, you guys? I am worthy of receiving all that God and my higher self has for me. I trust the season I am in now. I honor my growth even when it happens in silence. Okay? I love you guys so much. You guys got this. Don't stress. Don't stress. Trust me, I've stressed enough, I'm sure, for all of us. But I love you guys, okay? And, you know, go have fun. Go to the beach. You guys, it is summer. Go outside. Get out. Get out. Go enjoy. Go be with your children. Go be with your friends. And yes, your family, of course. Like, or just go be with yourself. Okay? Go be with your loved ones. The ones that love you just as you are. All right? And support you. Honestly support you. And you support them. It's a give and take, right? All right. I love you guys so much. Have a great night. I'm going out dancing. All right, love you guys.